Women have no problem letting people know that they are looking for a relationship. We shout it from the mountaintops. We take a seminar. We take a class. We ask around. Do you know anyone? Are you single? Do you have a brother? Does your brother have a brother? I guess that would be your brother. Do you have a sister? I will take anything at this point. We let people know. We get license plates made, like looking for you. Like we let you know. I feel like men are a little bit more laissez-faire when it comes to a relationship. Like, oh, I fell into her. Now we have 4 kids. Like, it's just kind of, it's less deliberate, and women are like, this way. And they're like, oh, I guess I'll just go that way. It just becomes, their stories are less deliberate. I've asked a lot of guys, how did you meet your girl? And I've noticed that about 80% of the stories sound very similar. 80% of the time, it's like, how do we meet? All right, well, I was out with my buddies. And you know me, I wasn't looking for anybody. And then I saw her. And that lie becomes a big part of our narrative as women. This hope that we will go out and a man is going to see us, save us, rescue us. It's this hope that we're going to be seen, and that's going to happen for us. And we all have this sort of shared fantasy where you walk into a club or a bar with 5 of your girlfriends who look exactly like you. And you walk in and a man picks you out of the crowd, sees you for the beautiful soul that you are. Like this size, like there's some DJ up there and he looks out and he's like, oh, her. And you're like, and then your life begins, right? This is not our fault for expecting this or thinking this will happen. We have been taught this message since we were little girls. Princesses get saved. Snow White got saved by the prince. It was really the 7 dwarves. Like she was like lost in a forest, but like 7, man, who is she? Right. Sleeping Beauty was saved when the prince kissed her while she was sleeping. Terrible moral. What do we take away from that? Generations of men like, no, if you just kiss them when they're sleeping, they're forever grateful. Officer. So naturally, we go out hoping to be discovered. And there's this weird thing where a lot of girls, when we're single, we don't want to admit that we're going out hoping a man notices us. Like, of course you are, but we don't want to seem desperate. No, I'm just going out with my girlfriends, just in full makeup with padded everything. It's just for fun. I'm just going out. It's normal to want to be noticed by someone that you find attractive. That's the caveat, okay? It's normal to want that attention. Even when you're in a relationship, you still have a beating heart. You still want people to let you know you're attractive. Even if you're with your guy, you're holding his hand and you're walking and you just see some hot guy and you're just like, you like that? He's like, I like that. Like that. No harm, no foul. We all try this bullshit, like, I'm not even trying, really? Then put a feed bag over your head, carry an onion. You're trying, okay? You don't have to try that hard, but you're going out. It's nice to be noticed. So we all do. We all put on the makeup. We force our chub into some pants. You shove your coyote paws into some heels, and we go out. And you don't even hunt. What do you do, girls? You just stand in a pack of 6 other women, 6 other coyotes. Getting annoyed that no guy's hitting on you? Yeah, there's 6 of you. He's terrified. We get annoyed so quickly when a guy doesn't notice like all the effort. So then what do you say? You're like, this sucks, let's take a lap. So you just move like in a perfume cloud around the perimeter of the bar. Maybe they're more progressive 10 feet from here. So this begs the question, as women, as feminists, maybe some 1 or 2 lazy guys might posit the question, well, how come the guy's got to hit on a girl? You're an independent woman. Why can't a girl hit on the guy? Why can't the girl hit on the guy? God's honest answer, because we did all this. You fucking do something, Scott. That's the answer. It's a lot. Okay? A lot. I haven't had bread in 5 months. It's a lot, okay? A big part of the reason women don't hit on men is that women aren't seen as equal to men. Therefore, when we step out of a traditional feminine role and do something alpha and hit on a guy and he rejects us, it hurts that much more. And on a biological level, you know at your core, he's not rejecting you based on your shoes or your outfit. He's rejecting your eggs. Ha! You get up all this nerve to talk to a guy. You're like, excuse me, would you like my eggs? I don't want those fucking eggs. Please! I only have but a few. Women aren't seen as equal to men, so it's uncomfortable to hit on men. There's a lot more at risk for us. Maybe one day, in a utopia where men and women are considered equal, maybe one day we can hit on men unencumbered by self-esteem issues. But as it stands now, that's not something we can do. Our grandmothers didn't hit on men. Our mothers didn't hit on men. Maybe one day. Maybe my generation changes it. It's too late. But... Maybe my generation with the hashtags and the tweets, maybe we'll change it so that our great-granddaughters can hit on men. Yes, that's the dream, that we do the work now so that our great-granddaughters will know the thrill of hitting on a half-in-the-bag Guido outside a taco truck at 2 a.m. 'Tis but a dream. Another big part of the reason that women don't hit on men is that men are better at dealing with rejection. Sexually. Women are not used to dealing with rejection when it comes to sex. We're used to dealing with rejection when it comes to the idea of, I don't know, governing our own bodies, having our own thoughts, getting paid the same for the same job a man does. But when it comes to sexual rejection, men deal with it more than women because they have more at-bats. They hit on women more. Ask the guy next to you. Be like, when was the last time you were sexually rejected? He'll be like, do you mean like in the Uber on the way here, at the box office? Like behind that plane while you were in the bathroom? Like, be specific. Because every guy knows it's about the at-bats. It's about how many times can you hit on a girl, because you know eventually one's gonna say yes. When men first start going out, it's about quantity over quality. Like, hey, sweetheart, ew, you're ugly anyway, how about you? Like, you keep going through it. Because every guy knows you gotta kiss a lot of frogs if you're gonna what, guys? Fuck a frog, that's right. So... because he knows, every guy, they're not gonna admit it to you, every guy knows if he hits on like 20 women in a night, one's gotta say yes. Like one gross out's gotta be like, sure. At like 2 a.m., it's his Hail Mary at the buzzer pass, the lights are coming on, he's like, hey, yeah. Some girl will turn around and be like, okay, can we wash my hump before we make love? Just kidding, it's an egg. So, and by that same token, men aren't allowed to have feelings in our society, which isn't fair. You're expected to move past it, work through it, get over it. Women don't get over anything. No, we don't get over it. Instead, we hold on to it. We hold on to that rejection. We hold on to it. We pluck it out of space-time and we examine it from hindsight. We put it in different scenarios. We bring in experts like, Stacy, get over here. What are you? Remember that guy took me to Coachella, never called me again? Should we drive to his house? And sometimes we hold on to the pain of our rejection so tight that they become part of the makeup of our personalities. And then we get to use the pain of that past rejection, ladies, as an excuse for why we are the weird brand of fucked up that we are now. Yes, he broke up with me over breakfast and now I don't drink milk and I'm annoying. Like, it's always something. I like that. We're talking
the guys too, but that's how you know there's girls in the crowd. That's the girl cheer. That's the girl affirmative. You having fun? Woo! You happy to be here? Woo! Where'd you go to school? USC, home of the Trojans. Woo! It's like, ma'am, you're at a job interview. Just put your shirt down. It's an office where you're wearing face paint. It's a little cold outside, right? It's like a little chilly. But it doesn't get cold, but especially as a girl, we crave a season change, okay? November 1st, I don't care if it's 99 fucking degrees outside. I'm putting on leggings, Uggs, ordering hot drinks. It's so chilly, I'm so cold. Put on a scarf. Love it. Right? One of my biggest pet peeves is when people act like because they're from somewhere cold that they don't get cold. Right? I'm in New York, it's snowing, there's a guy in a t-shirt. I'm like, dude, aren't you cold? He's like, no, I'm from New York, I don't get cold. All right? Yeah, just because you're from a cold climate doesn't mean you're genetically predisposed to not feeling cold, okay? You're not a penguin. I was like, in fact, sir, you're Puerto Rican. If anything, you should be more cold. Not used to it. Denver, snowing, there's a guy in flip-flops. I'm like, aren't your feet cold? He's like, no, my feet don't get cold. That's because you can't feel them. Put on some shoes, you look like a douchebag. I got a lot of free time. I'm traveling around the country a lot, and I got really into the Discovery Channel this year, specifically Shark Week. Anybody here watch Shark Week? I love that show. Well, welcome to the 20th anniversary of Shark Week. Today we're going to tell you the best way to fend off a shark. I was like, I'm sorry, you've been doing this show for 20 years. You're just now covering how to get away from a shark? Right, that should have been like episode 1 of Shark Week, how to get away from a fucking shark. That's all we know. They wanted to know if the best way to get rid of a shark was to punch him in his little shark face. Okay, folks, I'm not a scientist, like, per se. But I'm pretty sure anytime you punch underwater, right? Probably not going to yield the best results. They wanted to know if the best way to get rid of him was to punch him. To figure it out, they constructed a punching device, which was a giant black latex fist. Right? Fantastic if Shark Week coincides with Gay Pride Week. These are not real experiments, by the way, okay? These are not legitimate experiments. These scientists wake up, probably stoned, you might know something about that. They just wake up and they make crap up. They're like, today on Shark Week, we're going to take a mannequin, wrap it in bacon, throw it in the water, see what the shark does. Regardless, we'll punch him in the shark nose. Welcome to Shark Week. Today we're going to take a sweater, douse it in hot dog juice, throw it in the water. If the shark tries it on and it's not his size, punch him in the shark nose. Welcome to Shark Week. Today we're going to sexually assault a shark. See if he calls us in the morning. Punch him in the shark nose. Here's the thing, sharks are very misunderstood. If a shark's coming at me, I'm terrified. But you don't know, he could want a hug. You don't know. He might want to have a little shark talk with you. You don't know, they have a very limited range of facial expression, right? This is a shark, pretty much his whole life, this is a shark. The stoners in the front, is this like an IMAX movie? Sounds like Michael Phelps, beady eyes, jagged teeth, amazing swimmer. I was watching the news the other day and they were raising awareness about adopting abused animals. They're like, over here we have Michael, he's a golden retriever, he's been abused and he needs a home. Over here we have Mitzi, she's a white tabby, she's been abused and she needs a good family. Over here we have Buster, he's a bunny, he's been abused. I'm like, time out. Who's abusing a bunny? Right? What maniac's coming home shit-faced at 3 in the morning like, stupid bunny? I'll tell you who. Midgets. Live in LA. Women here like to dress up their dogs in people clothes. Gotta be weird for a dog to wear a jacket made of his relatives. Doesn't shock me at all that women buy clothes for their dogs. We love to dress things up. We're obsessed with dressing up. We're obsessed with dressing in ways to attract men that aren't even necessarily attractive to men. Like accessories. Guys don't care. Girls are all about it. Oh my God, my earrings have to match my shoes, have to match my bracelet, have to match my purse, have to match... Guys don't care. The best accessory I found, show up and don't nag. They love it when you wear that. Cockfest in the front's like, fuck yeah! Yeah! I've never been on a date, but maybe. Maybe if you're quiet. Guys don't care. You've never met a guy that's been like, dude, that girl was so fucking hot, but did you see that belt? His friends are like, no fag. But I did see her shoes. But at least when you don't dress up, you send the right message. I'm honest about who I am. Sometimes it's hard to understand like how people are, because sometimes people seem normal, but then they're shapeshifters under their skin, or they're just weird, right? Or maybe they eat babies, you don't know. 3 nerds are laughing at that joke, but it's true. You can never tell. You ever smile at someone, they smile back at you, and they're missing this tooth? Those of you not laughing are missing this tooth. Here's the thing, if you're missing your front teeth, these 2 teeth, that's honesty. You're saying to the world, hey, I'm poor, I'm dirty, I'm a crazy person, I'm okay, I'm a prize fighter, I don't know, I'm okay with missing these teeth, right? When you're missing this tooth, that says that, hey, I have the dental awareness and hygienic prowess to take care of my front teeth, my showing teeth. But some point along the line, I realized, hey, I got 8 eaten teeth in the back, it's okay to lose one. These are the same people that grow their hair and never trim it. Girls, you have to trim your hair, and I'll tell you why. If you don't trim your hair and you let it grow long, you got about 2 inches between really hot, sexy model, religious fanatic. Hot cover girl that everybody wants to mouth kiss, unhealthy faith in your Lord. So keep your hair. Keep your hair trimmed at all times. Sometimes people, that you're close to or that you watch on stage seem completely normal. Look at me, I look like a normal person, normal blonde girl, right? You wouldn't know that I have an unhealthy fetish for Japanimation porn. You wouldn't know that about me. You wouldn't know that when I check into a hotel, the first thing I do is get completely naked, stand behind the door, and look at people through the peephole and make faces at them behind the door. You wouldn't know that I never bite my fingernails, but I peel off all my toenails, and when I'm down to the nub, I go find a milk jug and peel off the plastic on the top because it feels the same. You wouldn't know that I do these things. I do a lot of things like that. If I'm going out with a boy and we're going to be drinking on the date, I won't shave above the knee, and I'll tell you why. That ensures that I won't get naked later, and he won't catch me in my hair shorts. Think about it. Think about the visual. The 6 girls at this gangbang are having their own little private chuckle. The guys are like, what are hair shorts? Well, winter's here, you're gonna find out. You guys are just laughing because I said gangbang. Drinking doesn't help anything, okay? I notice one thing about myself: when I drink, I like to pick fights. Sometimes I like to pick fights, and that's bad. I've never been in a fight in my life. I have a couple drinks, all of a sudden I'm doing this move. What? Like it's ever okay for a girl to do this move? BTW, this leaves you vulnerable to all kinds of... One shot to the boob and it's over. Okay, that's your fatality. You're done. I'm picking fights. Do I look like I can fight? Do I look like I draw my eyebrows on with eyeliner pencil? Do I look like I know how to fight? No. But I get a couple drinks and I go crazy. And who do I pick fights with? Boys. Want to know why? Because a boy can't hit me back. Girls like to do this. You hit your boyfriend, you hit your husband, because they're not going to come back at you. I like to go out sober, because one day I'm going to find the one girl that's drunk and picking fights with boys, and she's going to meet the one guy that has no qualms about hitting women. And it's going to look like this. What? I'm not afraid of you. Let's go. Let's watch you guys see. I don't give a fuck. Fucking hit me, asshole. Oh my God. Thanks so much, you guys.
Living fast, got no time, running hard just to climb. Miss the kids, miss the time, chasing dreams, time for dime. Got a job, pays the bills, no time for life's little thrills. For the love that fulfills, busy with work, no chills. Playing fast through the day, family calls, can't stay. Work for them, so they say, but it's kids who pay. Clock in, clock out, repeat, no rest, got tight feet. Miss a smile, so sweet, life in the fast lane fleets. Clock in, clock out, repeat, no rest, got tired feet. Miss a smile, so sweet, life in the fast lane fleet. Dreams we chase can blind, lose the moments that bind. Hold them closer, you'll find that love is all intertwined. Flying fast through the day, family calls, can't stay. Work for them, so they say, but it's kids who pay. Clock in, clock out, repeat, no rest, got tired feet. Miss a smile, so sweet, life in the fast lane fleet. Life in the fast through the day, family calls, can't stay. Work for them, so they say, but it's kids who pay. But it's kids who pay. But it's kids who pay. Clock in, clock out, repeat, no rest, got tired feet. Miss a smile, so sweet, life in the fast lane fleet.